Hello my dear friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is May 11th and I just wanted to share a few things going on in my backyard. Some fruits have just started growing and I'll also show you what's for lunch. But before that, I want to talk to you about something that's very important to me, that's gratitude. I really believe that without gratitude, it's hard to move forward in life. So I just want to take a moment to thank a few people who have supported me on this YouTube journey. First, my family, especially my husband. While I'm editing or planning videos, he's the one who is doing the cooking, cleaning, and making tea. So he has been a great support behind the scenes. And then there is my little nephew. Well, he is technically my friend's son, but he has been my biggest cheerleader since I started in January. Since he is from Gen Alpha, he knows way better how YouTube works than I do. He gave me certain feedback on how to fix the mistakes that I was making. Then I'd like to thank my friend Tripti. We met through YouTube and we are really close now. She encouraged me to start using my own voice in the videos. Before that, I wasn't speaking at all because I didn't like my own voice. But thanks to her that I started talking on here. And next, huge thanks to Foodie Papa. I do not know his real name. I just know him through his ASMR mukbang channel, which is super interesting, and ASMR is such a big trend online right now. He sent me a few kind messages that really lifted my spirit. Because let's be honest, as a new YouTuber, it can get a bit discouraging. Like, I'll spend 50 hours filming, editing, uploading, and then the video gets like 25 views. And that gets kind of depressing. But when someone sends you even a few encouraging words, it makes a huge difference. And that's exactly what happened with him. So thank you, Foodie Papa. I also want to give a big shout out to everyone who has been watching my videos from around the world. I'm not there yet. I know some people wanted to know about my monetization. You need 4,000 watch hours to monetize and I'm around 1,300 right now. But whenever I do get monetized, I promise I'll share my YouTube earnings with you all just to keep things real. Okay, so now let's jump into the actual video. So far, I have been capturing all these video clips from my master bedroom, but soon I'll head downstairs and take you into the garden to show you the fruits that are growing over there. Right now in our backyard, our gardener Jesus is here. He's the one who is responsible for general maintenance of the garden, like cleaning dead leaves and mowing the lawn, but rest of the other gardening tasks like planting trees and plants and fertilizing the soil, those things are all done by me and my husband. Even though we have all the equipments, but using the blower properly takes a certain level of skill and it's not something that we have been able to manage on our own. So we finally handed over that task to the gardeners. Last week, we experienced a major heat wave here in Bay Area. Like the temperature soared up to 93 degrees Fahrenheit. That was on May 8th. That is like 34 degrees Celsius. And due to this intense heat, our azalea started wilting. Look at this. The other azalea is slightly better because it remains in the shade. Fortunately, our humidity level is kind of low. So this dry heat feels more bearable even at high temperatures because the sweat evaporates very quickly and that helps our body to cool off. During this month of April and May, the temperature has been swinging a lot. Like few days we are getting heat waves with intense high heat and temperature, and some of the days are so cool that we have to wear jacket even during the daytime. During these days of intense heat, these roses begin to lose their colors. At the start of spring season, when temperatures are mild, the roses have rich colors like bright pink, red, and deep yellows, but when temperatures rise above 90s, the harsh UV radiations causes the pigment to break down and the colors begin to fade. And that's the sad part of early heat waves that we are experiencing this year. So I really hope the temperatures stay mild throughout the spring season. However, the strawberry plants and the fruit trees are doing really well in this extreme heat. You see how many ripe strawberries I got today? So we are going to harvest all the strawberries. These small trees that you see in the backyard are the fruit trees that we have planted over the past 3 years. They have already started bearing fruits. Deepak is still harvesting more strawberries from the other side. And this is our cherry tree. We have 2 of them in the backyard. These were planted by the previous owner of the house. I think they're about 30 years old maybe, and they're also bearing fruits this year. And this is a peach tree. We planted it about 3 years back. These tiny small fruits are peaches. Right now what you see is just the skin covering the seed. But over a period of time, they'll become more fleshy, round and big. And here are some tiny Fuji apples. So I think the harvest time is sometime during September. Here is one of the grapevines. It is called Thompson seedless grapes. If you look carefully, there are some small grapes growing on this vine. This creates a lot of shade over the sunroom. Here is one of our pomegranates. This variety is called Pomegranate Wonderful, and this is the variety that you get in Safeway. And pomegranates are really expensive, so I'm hoping that it will be a big money saver for us when it grows bigger. We have another pomegranate variety in our garden as well. It's called Pomegranate Parfianca, but those are not bearing any fruits this year, so I'm not showing those around. Right now I'm deadheading the roses. Deadheading means removing spent or dead flowers. It is said that when you remove dead blooms, the plant no longer spends energy trying to produce seeds, and instead it redirects that energy towards new growth and new blooms, which means new flowers. And I believe that is why my roses bloom all through the year. But that is a tedious process. We have several fragrant and non-fragrant variety of roses in the backyard, but these one are my favorite. This rose variety is called Eden Climbers, and it's a popular wedding rose. Here is our kitchen, and as you can see, it's extremely untidy, and this is the main reason I do not show my kitchen or cooking in my videos. Right now Deepak is cooking Bengali fish curry with cauliflower. That is called macher jhol with fulkofi. My husband Deepak is a very quiet person. He doesn't smile a lot or talk a lot, but he's a very good and supportive husband. Like today I was busy walking around with my camera trying to capture content for my video, which means I wasn't able to focus on the usual household chores, and without saying a word he took the initiative to cook this fish curry. Now he is almost done. I only boiled some rice and sliced up some papaya. We have some leftover lady's finger with posto from yesterday and some leftover masoor dal. We heated them up in the microwave, and this is our lunch. So right now I'm going to enjoy my lunch, and I'm going to end my video here, but I'll meet you in another video sometime really soon. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye bye.